Hey, what's going on, horror fanatics out there on the tubes? I got 5 posters total with this update. This will be it. This will be it for the month. This is my haul, my haul for the month. 5 is a pretty good bit. All from one seller. He shipped out fast. Most of these posters were really good deals. Buy it now price, that kind of thing. I got them all on eBay, of course. So the first poster I'm going to show you guys is of a movie I actually think is okay. I've never been really too crazy about this movie, and I actually prefer the remake or the redo. I guess you could really call it a redo, considering it's not at all like the original. But the first one is a original one sheet for Mother's Day, directed by, I believe, Lloyd Kaufman's brother. Yeah. Charles Kaufman, right there. Charles Kaufman's Mother's Day. Pretty cool poster. Not at all hard to find. I've always liked that image there. That's pretty cool. Little tagline there. I'm so proud of my boys. They never forget their mama, which is Mama Queenie. So pretty cool image. One of the better Troma posters. But I can't remember if this was distributed by Troma at the time. So I'm not sure. I don't know whether to call this a Troma movie. I just know that Lloyd Kaufman's brother directed it. So that is that. You guys can let me know. I'm ignorant sometimes. So that's the first poster. The second poster, I'm going to see if I can gently slide it on over here. And these are in no particular order. All these posters are great in my opinion. I've always wanted them. So here's another one. You may know this as The Last Shark, but it is also known as Great White. I think there are like 2 other versions, 2 other one sheets for this movie. This one is my favorite out of the 3 that I've seen. This one's like my #1 favorite and the only one I care to go after. Got this one for a great price. This one is, well, I can zoom in. Well, I mean, you guys can see it, but an original, fun killer shark movie. Not in bad shape at all. A little separation in the middle fold there, but not a big deal. A quiet, resourceful summer, and a lazy coastal town of Port Harbor is abruptly about to end. Really cool. So one of the better Jaws clone movies to come around that time. I think this came in around well, the poster says 82, so I'm going to go with that. So early 80s killer shark flick. Again, awesome poster. Glad to get that off the wish list. Alright, #3 coming up out of the 5. And this one is just one of those you just have to have in your horror poster collection. Or your movie collection, I guess. Movie poster collection. And this is one I've been wanting as well. These are all 27x41 sizes. You know, these are all one sheets. So that's pretty much all I collect for now. And that is Black Christmas, but was released at first, well, no, re-released as Silent Night, Evil Night. I believe Black Christmas was its original title, but I read where the title they were thinking wouldn't sell well and let people know that it was a horror movie, and that people would think it was some sort of black exploitation comedy or something. So they ended up titling it Silent Night, Evil Night to help promote the movie. And then later they put this poster back out with the title of Black Christmas, but it was like taped on. It was like an extra sheet that they taped over. But I didn't care for that. I'd rather have just a one solid piece, a poster. So I got this one for a pretty good deal. As you can see, It's in really good condition. There is a little history of moisture damage, but it's not too bad. You can see it when it catches glare, and then right around here. But it didn't let's see, affect the colors or the the image itself, so that's good. There was no yellowing. There's no yellowing or anything like that. There was no mold, so that was good. Usually you get these funky, funky mold spots or something, but there's none of that. So I guess because it did have a little history of moisture damage, I was able to get it for like a really good price. Much better than what a poster like this usually goes for. So awesome. That's classic Christmas horror right there. Bob, one of the best movies from Bob Clark. It would have been awesome if he made more horror movies, but it was cool that he played around with every genre. I love this tagline: "If this picture doesn't make your skin crawl, it's on too tight." Really awesome. So that is that. Pretty cool. Next is another classic horror poster. So this one is from 1981. Hard to believe that a slasher, it is an 80s slasher, would be considered obscure for like the longest time. And it's hard to believe that it took so long for MGM to finally put it on DVD. I just thought that was crazy. But since then, it's gotten a lot of love and respect thanks to the Scream Factory series. And this is an awesome poster. One of my favorites. One of my favorites. Posters that represent 80s slashers. I'm sorry for the glare, and that is The Burning. In very, very good condition. So I can zoom in, show you guys. '81 out of like 107, I think, if I'm reading that right. Fine print. That's that. One of my favorite slashers. Awesome special effects by Tom Savini. Of course, you guys all knew that. So that is that one. And the last poster for this update is one I am so excited. I recently found out that it's going to get, hopefully that's still in the cards, that it will get a Blu-ray and DVD update. And that is, I can finally get rid of my crappy DVD that has no English subs. For an awesome, I like this movie. Not everybody's going to like this movie. There's going to be many people that's going to find it too cheesy, maybe boring, slow pace, that kind of thing. The poster art definitely makes this movie seem like it would just be so freaking awesome, but don't be fooled by the poster art. But anyway, that is Demonoid, Messenger of Death. Been wanting this poster for like forever. Ignore that whole warning. Certain scenes should be too shocking for those of you who are not, what does that say? Who are not true believers in the devil. That is hilarious. But Demonoid. Oh, this has just been a good year so far for quote unquote forgotten, little forgotten horror movies like this. But the poster art is awesome. One of my faves. Glad to finally mark that off the wish list. And happy about the news that this is going to get a Blu-ray DVD release. The poster is somewhat truthful. It is about demonic possession, and there is a hand. It involves a hand. But these women, this devil here, you don't see that in the movie. at all. So I just think that's hilarious. That's just about a guy's hand gets possessed, it gets lopped off, the hand gets free and starts just terrorizing. But not in the awesome kind of way that a poster like this, the poster art, would lead you to believe. But that is it, guys. I don't want to keep you too long. It's Demonoid. The Burning. Silent Night, Evil Night, which you all know as Black Christmas. Great White, also known as The Last Shark. There is a DVD available for this movie. A decent, good quality DVD, not a DVD-R, and you can get it. You can find it on eBay. There's a guy that is pretty much passionate about this movie and put a good, decent DVD of it out there. So that's where I got my copy from, is on eBay. And here is Mother's Day, and that is it. That's the update. That's the horror poster update for this month, guys. Thanks for stopping by and checking out what I got added into my collection, and that's it. Take it easy and keep collecting. Later.